All right, let's talk your top moment in swimming, and then your down moment in swimming, and maybe let's do them in reverse. Your down moment, then your happiest, greatest moment in swimming. Claire?
Okay. Well, I guess my down moment, which is kind of interesting, is I don't know if I have a specific moment, but maybe last summer, and a little bit of this summer, just, swimming is so all about time and all about getting faster and better, and who's the best and who's the fastest and who's the strongest. And the last, I guess, since I went my best time at the Olympics in 2012 and haven't gone a best time since. And that was my biggest down moment. But I think the best thing about down moments is that there's always an up. And, you really have to find those ups, again, kind of, what did you do the last year? What can you do better? What can you do more? And, even though that I didn't go best time, I'm still swimming. I still want to improve, and I still am striving to be the best, the fastest, and the strongest. So that, I guess last summer would probably have to be my down. And then my highest, I've had a lot of highs in swimming, just specifics, or I guess more general, being a part of a great teams and, conference winning relays, things like that. But the one, it's very, you probably guess it, but I just can't get it out of my head, is when you make the Olympic team. You have, it's so hard to even go to trials to get the cut, and then to be able to be top 2 in your country. And it's a race. You don't know what happens until you touch and look up at the board. And so seeing that time and seeing that you've qualified and you get to represent your country is a thing you can't describe. I mean, it's incredible. You're filled with so many different emotions, and it's still to this day, I'm very lucky to be able to represent my country the last 4 years. That's probably in 2012 was my highest moment.
So, okay, Bruce won't tell you this, but he probably had a little tear in his eye. Did you, Bruce? I mean, were you caught up a little bit when she made the team? I know I would have been as a coach.
Of course. We were standing there, and we visibly saw that she got second, and then looked up at the board and just kind of waiting for confirmation. And, obviously that was probably one of the highlights for me as a coach, to watch her get second and make the Olympic team. And, it's interesting because when you asked that question, I immediately thought of 2 things. And one obviously was at the Olympic trials when Claire got second to make the Olympic team. Just a proud moment for our program and for her and her family. And I like Remy in the background, by the way, there, Claire. Looks good. But I'm kind of on the other end of the spectrum. I had a girl that was in a car accident and hurt her back pretty badly, and she was pretty good as a sophomore in high school, and really wasn't able to get back. And we kind of took a chance on her that she would be able to get back. And she came to us as a freshman after 2 really hard years and very frustrating years for her. And then all of a sudden, I watched her at the conference championship go all lifetime best and just blow things out of the water. And that smile on her face, I just will never forget. So that was kind of a special moment as well. Just kind of an opposite ends of the spectrum there.
That's great. And I know everybody can read this on the right, but Connie Donahue, I'm sure is that your mom?
Yeah.
So Connie said what she isn't telling you is that she has mono during that downtime. And then we also welcome Chef Dennis. Chef Dennis is big in social media all over here in Florida and the world, really. And then also Connie says, I was wondering if anyone mentioned that, and I think she had her tonsils out too. Well, I mean, why don't you just load something on you while you're swimming as well, All right, so Lisa, you're downer and you're upper.
Well, I think there's always a disappointment when you don't make an Olympic team, and I've had my fair share of disappointments. I've been third, fourth, fifth for Canada, so that's always disappointing. But I definitely agree with Claire that the down points always make you learn and come back stronger. This past year from January to August was somewhat challenging for me as well. I had a few injuries and I didn't perform how I wanted to at the Pan Am Games, so that was really hard for me. But now that I'm in a great place with a great team and we've got some new people here and we've got great coaches in Chris and Bruce, I feel really lucky, and I think my best time is every morning when I get to walk across the street to the pool now. It really is wonderful, and I'm just counting my lucky stars every day, and it's a wonderful journey. And as swimmers, we get to live an awesome life, and I feel very fortunate. And I think sometimes in the past I didn't feel that lucky, and I didn't feel like I had that opportunity. And now I just feel really blessed every day to get to go to the pool and swim for my job. So it's really awesome.
Yeah, and I know, all of you guys, after seeing you this weekend, I mean, you're all in ridiculous shape, as swimmers are. And it's just great that you guys can continue to do that. And by the way, cardiovascular strength, all the studies show you don't reach your peak, well on down the line. So in the 30s, mid 30s. So Claire, you have a while. Lisa, you've been taking care of your body your entire life. So you're probably at your peak, and that's awesome. What a perfect timing. So, all right, Bruce, as a swimmer, as a coach, upper and downer.
As far as a career is concerned, or
either swimming or coaching. Maybe you've had some down times.
Honestly, it's what I think swimmers sometimes forget is that a lot of these swimmers, obviously, they put their full trust in you, and they do everything you ask them to do. And anytime somebody might come up short of their goal and their disappointment, it hurts you as a coach as well. At any championship meet, they might swim 3 events, but as a coach, you're swimming 240 because you're in there swimming with every athlete. And, I think we all coach, most coaches would probably tell you this, is to see that smile on their face when they get out of the pool, because they've accomplished their goal and you help them do that. And when they haven't accomplished that goal, it's hard, it's tough. And those are the down moments, in coaching. And obviously we've all faced those in our swimming and coaching careers. And, what you have to do is pick yourself up and find a way to get better.
Yeah. Agreed. All right. So if you're just joining us, we have Olympian